Well, good morning. We are in Jomtien and we're getting a chance to relax and enjoy this beautiful beach area. I don't get over here to Jomtien enough, and I need to come and just enjoy how quiet and relaxed it is. Another thing that we're going to do here in Jomtien is we're going to see the Tiger Park again. It's been maybe 3, maybe 4 years since I've been there, and now that my friend Randy is in town from the Philippines, we're going to get a chance to go there and see it. We're going to have a good conversation as well. We're going to talk about something relevant to both Randy and myself, which is changing our environment and how that has changed our lives for the better. We've got some great meals to enjoy. We've got a lot to see in this video. We better get going. Something that my friend Randy did is he changed radically his environment. He moved from the Texas area to the Philippines. That move showed him a whole new world that he never thought existed. I know the Dallas area very well. I also know a lot of other areas in the United States very well. I've lived there my whole life and traveled around it a lot. There are problems that a lot of people like myself and Randy want to get away from. Doesn't mean they're horrible places. It doesn't mean they're the worst places on earth. And it also doesn't mean that the places that we travel to don't have any problems. What it means is that changing our environment has changed our life, and it has. There's a lot less crime in Southeast Asia. People treat each other a lot better. People treat each other with kindness. There's still a sense of community here. There's also a sense that criminals are punished, something that the West has basically given up on. Changing our environment has placed ourselves in a society that to many people say is foreign. But the actuality is, to many of us that come and make this change, it doesn't seem foreign. It seems like common sense. It seems like a community and a country and a culture that's actually doing it right, the way that we were supposed to in the West, but we forgot. Because we got lazy and because we stopped enforcing our laws and we started treating each other like numbers and not like people. Kungs here in Pattaya is where we started our day. We were going to head to the Tiger Park and we said, let's get ourselves a nice breakfast. Kungs is well known not only for its fantastic coffee, comes to you in these little French presses. Oh my gosh. It's good, but they're also known for making homemade sausage. So you come here for lunchtime and dinner time, they have sausage meals, but in the morning, you get that sausage in your omelets. Here's a location so you can see where it's at. There's a couple of streets here so you can find it, and just fantastic. It's about $6 for one of these meals, and that comes with the coffee, everything. It's a huge omelet with vegetables, cheddar cheese, and the homemade sausage. You can choose from different sausages. I think I just got the Cumberland standard sort of breakfast sausage. Fantastic, by the way. Oh man, I love coming here. If you are planning to travel the way that I am and you are concerned about healthcare insurance, check out the first link in my description. It will give you information on travel healthcare insurance. Southeast Asia is a far cry from the Western world that Randy and I come from, and we're here for a reason. There are a lot of things in the West that we don't have the power to control, and that can be very frustrating. But there is something we can control, and that's our environment. We can leave, we can move, and we can change our environment. I did this when I was young, just on a smaller scale, changing from one area of the United States to another, to a place where people were a little bit more friendly, and there was more opportunity for myself to get ahead and to actually start a life that's worth living. And I got out of some of the big cities that I was living in, and I moved across country and across the ocean to Hawaii. And it was probably one of the best decisions that I possibly made. As life went on and I got to a point where I was ready to retire, I was ready to move again. I was ready to change my environment again. It's not saying that where I moved to here in Southeast Asia is without problems. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's much more of what I expected out of a society and a culture that I wanted to retire in. A place that respects laws and respects each other. A place where people treat each other with a sense of community and kindness, and that's what I was looking for. A cost of living that's rational. A cost of living that makes you feel like you're getting something for your money. Randy likes to use the Grab app to get around, and you know, we get this nice vehicle like this and they charge us only 100 baht to get across town to the Tiger Park. It's probably a good idea to download that app and use it. Also, the driver will walk in and get us a discount. That's another reason. So we went inside. They have all different size tigers that you can spend time with. We ended up going with a smaller size tiger. The wait for the larger tiger was well over an hour. Smaller size, we were able to go right in. So that just worked out good for us. Yes, it's kid friendly in here. Yes, they do have baby tigers. They do have all of that. So that's all available. And this Tiger Park has won a lot of awards. You can do a lot of good reading about it. That's so cool. That's great. It is a fantastic operation that they have here. It's sort of a sanctuary for injured tigers as well. Randy really enjoyed himself. This is something that he has never done. If you're coming to the Pattaya area, I do recommend coming here to this Tiger Park, and they do a great job here. I think it will be a fun part of your trip. They don't mind if you take video, pictures. They have professional photographers available that will take outstanding pictures for you if you don't want to take any video. And yes, it's totally kid-friendly. It's not expensive, and there is nothing like this in the West that I would go to, that's for sure, because it wouldn't be this well run, first of all, and I don't know, just be so regulated, they wouldn't be able to have it. This was such a nice trip. Afterwards, I wanted to show Randy what's called the beer garden. This is an on-the-ocean location, which is simply incredible, and you can get affordable meals here. At night, it turns into sort of a nightclub environment. That's why it has the name that it has. During the daytime, it's just a great Thai restaurant. The Thai dishes are like $4 each, fantastic, and you are right on the ocean. Something like this in my home state of Hawaii, and they have restaurants like this. A meal like this would cost well over $100, and probably maybe double that if you ordered a couple of drinks. Just outrageous. But here in Southeast Asia, you just stop in, have yourself a very inexpensive meal. 2 people eating for less than $20. Delicious, freshly cooked. We have some beef and chicken here. We also have some stir-fried vegetables and some stir-fried seafood. So it's kind of a mix of everything that they offer. And I just love it. We stop in here after we went to go see the tigers, had a good meal, perfect. Are you in a situation similar to this where you feel the society that you're paying for in taxes, property taxes, utility fees, the cost of housing, the cost of food, are you getting for that what you expect? Are you getting a life that you're happy about? If you're not, you can stay and be frustrated and argue. You can march in the streets and get arrested and destroy your life. I'm not going to do any of that. I left. I left to a place that's still being run by rational people, where people still treat each other with the kind of basic common sense and respect that I wanted to live in. I changed my environment. Let's check out some Pattaya at night. You never know what you're gonna find, and you've got to keep your wits about you because the streets are congested and dangerous, so be careful.
Hearts are racing in the dark. Eyes are glowing spark to spark.
I thought this was a trip. It's kind of like a barbershop on wheels. This idea could work. I could see this at like outdoor festivals and things. Neat idea.
Sky. In this moment we can fly. Reach the stars up in the sky. Let the music make us high. Feel the beat inside your soul. Let the rhythm take control.
Speaking of outdoor festivals, on the weekends, Pattaya has great music festivals. There's a lot going on. You can book around them or just go. You're going to find a great music festival. They will have food booths set up all over the beach areas on the weekends. Pattaya is a lot of fun. Try something you've never had before. How about a little alligator meat? Why not?
Just let it go.
I want to thank you for spending some time with me today. We got a chance today to see a little bit of Jomtien. We also got a chance to have a good conversation about changing your environment and how it can change your life physically and mentally and financially, by the way. Also, if you are interested in this lifestyle that I live, traveling the world as a minimalist, like and subscribe to the video and come with. This is what I do all year long. If you want to know more about the equipment that I travel with, well, there are links in the description for all of that. There's also a link in the description for my new book, The Traveler and the Bard. Okay, we've got a lot more of Southeast Asia to see. We're not leaving Thailand yet either. Oh no, we've got plenty of Thailand to see. We'll talk again soon. Aloha. I was roaming the peaceful streets of Jomtien when suddenly he saw me. The mad dog of Jomtien. Look at him. Someone already got close to him. He's got the femur bone ripped right out of the flesh. And I think he's looking at me for dessert. Oh, he's gnawing on that bone like he's gonna gnaw on my neck. Watch out for these vicious beasts that roam the streets here in Jomtien. A ruthless beast waiting to strike. The mad dog of Jomtien. And it's not that far away. You can even take a bot bus up and over the mountain, right back there, Trottenmach Hill. We're also gonna get ourselves some good meals. The f was that?